Okay, coming back, it just says new curio obtained in big text. Hello. Cat eye beads slightly increases critical hit chance from 1% to 3%. So it gives me 2% crit. That's not the most impressive item ever, but literally nothing else is there. So when did I get that? I don't know. Oh, plus 3%, so it goes from 1 to 4. So I guess the slightly increases your crit is literally 1% each. Don't know if that's worth a skill point. Just 1% crit, but cumulatively it can snowball, I guess. And I just don't even have a thing for the second slot. Yeah, you can't like double equip the same thing. Oh, the wolf mask we got earlier. Inflicts considerably more damage bonus on enemies with critical health. This one lets me sprint while healing. I forgot I had that ability. So I've not been using that. Critical health. I guess it means that you can finish off bosses more easily. In particular, that would have helped against the last one that was self-healing at low health. What are the gloves that I have? Guan Yin's prayer beads. After absorbing, the lingering will moderately increases maximum health and mana for a long duration. After absorbing the lingering will. I can't tell what the fuck this game's talking about half the time. There's just so many terms it throws at you, and there's no way to like check what they mean. It's like after you get a kill, maybe? I don't know, this one does the evanescence thing. Which, to remind us, is this ability over here. No, no, no. Yes. Okay, so yeah, it's tied to, specifically, I have even more incentive now to freeze people while they're attacking than even before. Gotcha. Alright, well we figured out where the silk was hiding. It was specifically in this shrine, so I do have to worry about individual shrines having separate inventories, which is a little cursed, I'll admit. That's just a bit cursed. That they don't, like, collectively build up a store inventory, but you have to check every individual one. Maybe the secret one's just unique. On some level, it's reassuring that they have individual inventories, because, like, you only can buy, like, 2 things, and then they run out. So it's good to know you can bounce between them all to look for more, I guess, but it would be nice if they just, like, had each shrine unlock a few more items for your collective store instead. Alright, who's next? Everyone wants to murder, no one wants to hug.
500 years. I have rebuilt the temple. Now it's grander in scope. All those monks consumed by the fire turned to wandering ghosts roaming in Black Wind Mountain. It was I who granted them eternal repose.
I'm proud of you.
I have even restored the charred scriptures piece by piece. But oh yes, I always knew. One day you shall return. I am the Black Wind.
Are you the bear? I can't tell. Oh. You know the bear? Ow, that doesn't work. Gotcha.
Think you're rock solid?
No, the phrase is rock hard. How did he hit me? Wait, what was that hitbox? Oh, that sucks.
Who are you to stand against me?
Oh, this sucks. I didn't even inflict fire. God damn it. Alright, well that wasn't great.
I think not.
Unable to see the Guai clearly at night, Wukong swung his staff ferociously at the vague figure. What's this over here? Right trigger plus clicking right stick. What is that? That's new in my interface. Oh, left stick. Oh. The fireproof mantle. Vessels. When key is full, press right plus left stick to use a vessel. Some vessels... some hidden vessels left by the predecessors can be discovered in the journey, each with unique power. Using them costs chi, which can be recovered from hitting enemies. Is that the cost of something else? I thought this transformation cost chi. But I can also do the fireproof mantle, which is separate, but it requires the same resource. But I can still do it when I've done the other one. I don't know. I think it seems like it's just a bunch of fancy terms that just amount to it has a cooldown, and maybe even the same. It seems to all be independent cooldowns, and I don't think that the resource they're even talking about exists in the game. I don't think there is a chi meter, because my blue meter's mana, so that's different. Oh right. I could have used this against... I mean, he wasn't a very hard boss anyway, but that one guy that was spamming projectiles probably could have used this against him. That would have been smarter. Increases maximum stamina. Tiger subduing pellets. Moderately increases damage for a long duration. Oh. It gives them the power to subdue tigers with their bare hands, apparently. Okay. That's good to know. It just increases the damage I do? You don't expect a power-up to just do that, usually. They usually dance around that idea. Alright, so that was a terrible attempt. For several reasons.
You could walk away.
Ow. What? He was just kind of dragging me for a while, wasn't he? Oh. You are annoying! Ow.
Still think you're rock solid.
Ow. Yeah. Nah. It's really hard to tell where he is. Oh god. Oh, damn it. I meant to do the one that homes in on him. But I had it focused, so it did the other one, and it wasted my focus. Okay, it just didn't use... I don't understand why it just doesn't work sometimes. It doesn't make any sense to me. I have a thing that stuns them, but then sometimes it's just like, nah. You don't get to do it. Where'd he go? No.
I can even grant you a title.
What? Oh, he's weird. Okay. I'm probably gonna not make it. I'm so close. Yep. I should have stalled for my stun, honestly. I don't understand why Immobilize just does nothing sometimes, but it consumes the entire cooldown. It's just really frustrating. Because the game doesn't give you feedback about what's happening. So you're like, Immobilize! After like waiting a whole minute for its cooldown to come back, and then it's like, nah. And then you die. You just get hit anyway, despite the ability firing, and you're like, but I fired the ability?
You challenge me without even letting me out.
Ow, I thought I dodged that correctly. No, I wasted all of my focus. Oh, this guy's so annoying. His fucking invulnerabilities. He's invulnerable again! It's been 2 seconds! I specifically waited until he came out of invulnerability so I'd have the most time to use this form. You fucking prick. Oh, he's so annoying. I didn't even get to do part 2. Great. Yep! My health bar. Oh god, it hit me. Okay. Ow, and I'm dead already. Jesus! I died like instantly, holy shit. That was a huge spike of damage.
Why so eager to die? You could walk away. I was ascended to deity by one. Who are you to stand against me? Still think you're rock solid? You won't burn down. I am the Black Wind.
Okay, so he does a little burst, and that's the cue. You don't want to look at his motions, you want to look at the burst. Ow. I'm on fire. I completely whiffed that. Ah! I always think I'm ready for the dodge, and then I whiff it again. Ow! That's so delayed. No! You fucker. Thank God for that this immobilize came back. It saved me from doing one more attempt.
You have some cheap tricks. Meet me at the summit if you dare!
Okay. Are we gonna cuddle? We're gonna cuddle. I'm excellent at reading people.
Cast may appear intricate, but it's not hard to learn. But Black Bear's expertise is lacking. Serving Guan Yin didn't help him much. But what he left here could surely help us. Consider today your lucky day.
Is that bear just a bear, or is that bear also a bear? Cloud Step. Dispersing into mist allows for an escape and provides an opportunity to execute an unveiling strike. Probably a bonus attack from stealth.
Focus and disperse, illusions traverse. You still have a lot to learn, but give yourself the time.
Going for a little annoying attack.
I'm a lot of stuff. No.
Why is there a little white pip next to my flask? I don't know what that one does. It makes me think I can drink again, just because the other pips mean I can do the ability that they're attached to. I got a level. I would like reduced stamina cost, but I could also just keep increasing my stamina itself, because I have points to spend there. I should just buy this. Not only do I probably need to go further down the tree anyway, but like, I've had a few moments where I'm out of range when I do freeze them, so it'd be nice just to auto chase them. Nope, I could have gotten this. Cloud Step. 35 seconds, cost 30 points, and a mobility spell that leaves behind a decoy while allowing for a quick dispersion into mist and escape. Useful for evading attacks or luring enemies into a trap. Upon returning from the mist state, an unveiling strike can be unleashed to catch opponents off guard. Increases movement speed in Cloud Step. Each talent level and considerably increases the maximum health of the decoy. They kill the decoy, do I lose my stealth? Because otherwise I don't know if I care about the decoy, right? I'm not sure what the point would be. When hit, the decoy will generate a shockwave that attacks surrounding enemies. Ooh. Kind of potentially a bonus source of damage, just having it be distracted for a while. Duration of Cloud Step goes up. Critical hit chance of Unveiling Strike, which stacks per second while in Cloud Step. So the longer in Cloud Step, the more crit you get. So you're specifically rewarded for padding, basically. I guess that's a bonus side. That's an upside to having it have more health. If it breaking maybe makes you lose your stealth. Oh, the ability to charge up a heavy Unveiling Strike. Considerably increases the damage of Unveiling Strike. It also makes the ability cost more. They can't just let you have the upgrade. They gotta take. Gotta take. The Black Wind King. His nipples are very low. That's just drawn strangely. Like they drew the pec shape coming out from the armpit. And then it just ends in the middle of his chest. And then way down there are his nipples instead. On a second set of pecs for some reason. Just strange. Just odd. Furry art has made me think about chest shapes too much. Alright. The future's dark. Destiny's winds may shift. Each rise and fall comes in its drift. Once a guardian of the southern sea, Greed turned him to a slave of misery. Since his return from Guanyin, the Black Wind King's spirit brimmed with grand plans. He vowed to restore his might in the mountains. He knew well that after years away, to win respect from the Guai, strength alone would not make them bow. So he took many steps to try and earn both awe and loyalty. When he was with Guanyin, he learned the mantra of revival. Harnessing the voluntary self-sacrifice of wolf Guais, he brought back old Ling Zushi from death. But that ungrateful old wolf left only a few words after the revival and vanished from his sight again. The Black Wind King feared the wolf pack would fall apart without a leader. He had to choose another wolf to head the pack. A gray wolf Guai who wandered here from Shinto Ridge, strong and in his prime, was a fine choice. The Black Wind King gave him the name Ling Zushi and helped him take the seat. Yet the wolf pack rose against their new master in the temple, and it almost led to a bloodbath among kin. Yeah, because two different people have had that name. We had hinted that before. I think the one I fought as a boss fight might have been the fake one, and the real one might have been the one that hung himself. In his frustration, the Black Wind King uses the mantra to try and bring back life of the old monk he used to practice with, but the soul of the monk did not return to the stitched corpse. Instead, it fused with the gold, silver, and copper coins the monk had buried in life, forming a maddened golem. It wandered and disturbed the mountain garrison day after day, never relenting. So that's the guy I just fought in the secret area, I think. That's why he's upsetting, is he got his soul went into the gold instead of his body. The newly appointed white-clad noble is far from ordinary. He typically indulges in solitary reading and poetry. Despite his outward appearance of loyalty and sincerity, he remains shrouded in mystery, making it impossible for others to fathom his true intentions. Alas, to think too highly of oneself and end up achieving nothing. It is true that they say. It is true that they say? You mean true what they say? A fool with ambition is worse than a nobody. I don't need to pick on the poor guy. He's just trying to have... just trying to figure some shit out. Whoa. Oh! I didn't think it would let me up here. These beads. I still hate bells. Ah. Okay. Can I jump back up here? An agate jar in my curios. Moderately increases defense. 14! Okay. Damn. Up to 82 defense now. Get a little too stuck in there for what it is. Glowing evil jar. Awaken wine worm. I have no idea if I've missed one of those or not. Steel ginseng. That sounds unhealthy. Ginseng is meant to be plant, not steel. Bells. Pushing forward is a bit funny because if I encounter a single enemy, I will just die. Unless... Nah, I don't wanna. Just gonna sit here and scheme where no one can see me. Let's go to the shrine first before I die. Oh, that's another mix-in. Upon using the gourd, instantly gain a moderate amount of focus. What does moderate amount mean? Just tell me a real number, like 1 or 1.5. Like, what is... They love speaking in such vague terms about what I get. I don't like it. A focus is probably more helpful. This one says that it slowly regains a little health. Inherently, it's like, you get tiny amount of health as slowly as possible. And I've never noticed it even doing anything. But I don't know, I am fighting, so I'm busy. But maybe getting some focus and hoping I don't waste it would be a nice response I can do. Quickly return me back into kicking all of the ass. Hi. Oh. He is ungood. Nope. Whoops. I think he hit me in the air. Yeah, I had some fire meter. Rude. Level 3 charge up out of spite. Let's go. Whee! He's dead as fuck. Alright, let's go back to the other place. Oop. Nope. As this is clearly a whole thing. I saw this slope back here. Ah. That's it. Oh. Also a good find. Whoop. Nope. Nope.
Ahead is a treacherous path, young monkey.
Oh god, 3 of them. Okay. I think I still can't walk while doing that. Yeah, I keep not buying it. It's just I'm trying to become good at everything else. It's such a niche thing that doesn't come up that much. Uh-oh. Okay. Nope, not you. Oh god. What is this, the Taurus demon? How do I even reach that guy? Oh, what a dickhead. Ow, fuck, camera. Haha! My attack goes up here for some reason, but when my normal jumping can't. sometimes. Where was it? Ah! You'll never see me coming now. Double kill. Ow. Oh, weird flag. Honestly, you had every chance to run away. All signs pointed to you're fucked. Really should have just left at that point. A miraculous pill refined by Lord Lao of the Tushita Palace that massively increases maximum stamina. If they're gonna keep giving me these, me even investing in the actual skills practically feels almost pointless. I feel like the actual points do so little. Just keep coming. Just keep coming. Uh-huh. Why are you walking towards me with a bow? You absolute fool. Friendly Wolfman? Friendly Wolfman? No. I have never crafted a thing with a single herb yet. I'm just gathering all these things because they're spread out like collectibles. You guys are really bad at this. I don't even want to kill a bunch of wolves. Why not join my army? We have nightly fur piles. Weird little dead end. You kind of just expect there to be like a little item down here or something. There was no boss fights between these shrines, huh? I guess just the bull encounter. Actually, I don't think it was even a bull. I think it just was like a big spiked head Oni looking thingy. The way that the music just ends. Boss fight room? That sure seems like it. Uh-huh.
He once told me, out of sight, out of mind is a fool's task. Seeing but seeing through is what wise men do. But didn't he turn mad by what he saw too?
Bear! Step on me. Uh-oh. He still does that. That was a shape. Uh-huh. Okay. Ow. Oh, that was distinctively ungood. He didn't do the telegraph where he pops for a second. It's rude. Can you fucking stop this? Wow, he knocked me out of the thingy. Come on, why did I miss? Give me my dot, give me my thingies. Defeated, first try. Ah, why does he have so much backstack though? Who modeled that?
Sorry light for today! Fortune is no longer on your side! No one will come to your aid. All I need is to take it elsewhere and rebuild everything anew!
You alright?
Great sage! Oh, pardon me, young sage. Mercy, young sage, have mercy. I was just a pawn of the Celestial Court. If given a choice, who dared to challenge the mighty wrecker of the Celestial Palace?
His words ring true.
Join my army, join my army, join my
How
army.
daring he was. He had not the nerve to harm the great sage. There must be someone else pulling all the strings.
Exactly, and this thing is eerie. I had no idea how to make use of its power. Except to enshrine it up there, tricking lesser Yao Guais into offerings. If you pardon me, I'll go back to Guan Yin to atone for my actions and be put back on the engaging band. You will never see me out there anymore.
Oh, ignore his nonsense. Go now, little monkey. Go and retrieve the great sage's relic.
But first, a kiss. Aw. Isn't the form that the Monkey King transformed into when he died? So it didn't really work out for him. Oh. Oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna get stepped on.
白卷青，千般缘，色与空，弹指间。轮回路，有万次劫，求不得，闭上眼，一生功名忙如烟，浮沉落花断不绝，涅槃究竟寻常事，有情处不远。口中念，心中言，现世报，却方便。修行路，无名尽，幡动时，莫等闲。一生功名情如烟，最后人我在少年。最是萤火情失眠，看真知，看见。
Master, it still puzzles me. A monk's lust for gold should be quelled. Why does Elder Jinche still cling to that one Kasaya?
Bereft of that Kasaya, how shall they show the world their ties are cut and their lust is quelled?
Those animations and the chapter transitions.
Across streams, over hills, and through the black wind your blood has spilled. Wolves howl, snakes wind, flames lick, and the smoke blinds. Stumble on the lesser, lame, crash before their betters, shame. With such clumsiness, what destiny do you claim? As the small fish catches its prey, the bigger lurks behind. Who is the bigger fish? I can't see it. As for the prey and the small fish, they are swimming everywhere.
Craving eyes. So 5 chapters to get the 5 relics and then probably a finale. Ugh. Just a variety. Oh, the 2 silks I need for the last piece of my set. Flame Ebon Gold. When fortune forsakes you, your gold dulls to iron. Yet when embraced by luck, even your iron sharpens to gold. That's just a crafting item. View inventory? Oh, Craving Eyes. A glimpse reveals the foe's might. A talent tilts to an unfair fight. Identifies the Guais that bear spirits. Will you pick one of these, I guess? Opportune Watcher. Considerably increases focus gained upon consecutive light attack hits. Eagle Eye. Upon a successful hit of Unveiling Strike, the cooldown of the spell is massively reduced. Keen Insight. Considerably increases critical hit damage. Damage, but not chance. So it could be strong, but only if you actually get the crits. This is faster generation of... But they're all pretty good. I don't have a very good crit chance, so I don't think crit damage is that good, whereas my light attacks to leading into focus is the thing that I'm just always kind of up to, basically. That got me another point to spend. Alteration. Oh, that's the cloud thing. More crit the longer you're out. That'd be good to get. That just makes sense to me. Let's see here. Zoom. Oh.
In his last life, the monk was Jinchanzi, the second disciple to Buddha in the West. Yet his arrogance led him to disregard the Dharma teachings, and as a result, the Buddha cast him down to the mortal realm. He was destined to face 81 trials throughout his journey. The fire for that Kasaya was merely the 11th.
The 11th trial. Oh. Is that the bear? That guy's huge.
A fine guardian for Guan Yin he could have been, yet he came back here to daydream immortality. Sadly, he had the greed, but lacked the pluck. He could fool his followers, but not himself. His destiny was sealed the moment he donned that band.
Looks like the bear, and it seems to have wolves around him. It's in the smoke.
Which deities do most abound upon the earth? The Keepers, surely. Though humble in rank, nothing in the mortal world escapes their eyes. You'd be wise not to spurn their kind, for who knows what powers stand behind them.
Oh, can't look at the guy with the wind thing on the horse. Seems kind of noteworthy what's going on over there.
A mere human, blessed with a lifespan nearing 3 centuries, yet he was never sated. He just had to seize that one Kasaya. Centuries of devotion undone by a moment's greed. In the end, a lost soul became him. How pathetic.
Remember him. I'm not really seeing anything else. Might be all the things. Chapter 2. Yellow Sand. Desolate Dusk. So a desert setting? Probably should have read the lore that I had left over, since we're entering a chapter and it's going to hit me with so much more now. Ah.
华府六八百里，曾是怪为富饶地。一朝舒缓贫困起，午夜瘴气渺攘起。 无夫无君无法纪，为非作歹有天比。修得大手皆福利，邪风一死也就齐。哪知不测其祸，其旦夕，那黄毛孽畜再回击。平凡不死好得意，复兴后死却成谜。
I reckon I got an idea why you've come here, my friend. Haste makes waste. I'll lend you a hand. Watch your step, eh? Get more shots and you'll be high and dry.
Ah! Guess we're done. That was a wild introduction. I guess maybe it was these guys that filled me with arrows in the meantime. Jeez. It looks like you have iframes while you're gathering, so you can't take damage, but you can take fire. My fire meter built up. Huh. But he was jamming away. You need to be stopped specifically. Ow! Is that a frog? Greetings. Oh boy. Is that a rat? Let's find out, I guess. Rat soldier. The dogs look like rats and the rats look like dogs. Oh god, I have even more lore to catch up on now. I had the thought that I should have read it all while I was at that transition screen, and then I didn't. I forgot and pressed the button. Helmets bright and halberds keen, marching where the war banners lean. To the border's drum they march in time, behind their shields their courage climbs. In Sandgate Village, a rat widow grieved. Her husband, devoured by the tiger vanguard, had left nothing behind but his sand shield, a royal reward. Her sons, born after their father's demise, were her last hope. Pointing to the shield, she decreed to her growing sons, "If you don't slay that tiger, you're no sons of mine." And so they trained with the second prince, vowing to take vengeance on the tiger vanguard. Among them, one boy, frail and ill-suited for combat, loved ink and paper over spear and shield. His mother's scolding and punishments were frequent, forcing him to commit to the martial arts. He did try hard, yet his efforts only left him feeble and trembling. The same skill that took only a few days to acquire for his peers could take him weeks with no noticeable progress. Even the prince urged him to explore a different path. Therefore, the boy's enthusiasm for martial waned further. As his brothers donned red armor and golden shields, he stood alone, enduring more beatings and scorn. Once, his mother went too far with her harsh words. Better to be eaten by the tiger than remain useless at home, which drove him to steal his father's shield and spear to fulfill the mother's wish. The tiger vanguard knocked him down in 2 moves, mouth opened for a gulp. But stones were hurled, striking the tiger in his head. Startled, the tiger vanguard gazed around for the culprit. Some of the rats seized the moment, dragging away their kin from the tiger's grip. The vanguard turned to chase, But there stood the rat soldiers, those who had never ventured from the dunes. Now spears pointed, shields hoisted, a line of defenses so fierce they dared the tiger to challenge them. The tiger hesitated, and the rats left safely. The boy did later forsake the warrior's way, but he took up his bow alongside the rat archers. With a sharp mind and truer aim, he even saved his kin in turn. Oh, big tornado. Hello. Ah, heroes. Multiple directions to deal with. I would like to not be shot anymore. That is a motivating factor. Can I not climb here? Really? Okay. Oh boy. Ow! Ow! God! They can even knock you out of the air. Who gave y'all annoying auto crossbows? Jeez.
Now taste it. Delightful.
Delightful.
Okay, well, I'm not being shot anymore. That's a start. Is that shinies? No. I'm definitely always going to be worried that I might miss out on the plant that specifically makes you heal more. That's kind of a big deal. Oh, this one looks like a dead end. Lamb brew. Drinks. Each sip instantaneously recovers 20% of maximum health for a brief moment after slowly recovers 25% of maximum health. Huh. As an alternative to coconut wine? So it's less reliable, but you have to earn the health by surviving. But that's significantly higher healing than the other one. Going from 33 to 45 means you get much more healing over the course of the match, but only if you can avoid dying right after you heal. I don't know if like damage will interrupt your healing or anything. When entitled to a gardening enthusiast. So I guess somebody grows plants for you at some point. Gotta use this drink upgrade. Celestial medicines. Are these things that let you craft pills that permanently increase your stats like the other ones? There's a red pip here. Oh, alternate branch. 10 more attack, 4% more critical chance. Considerably increases the critical hit chance of the unveiling strike of Cloud Step. So specifically, your stealth attack gets even more crit, presumably more than that 4%. That seems to just be a passive. This one benefits from water, which doesn't come out much, and then it has the light attack combo finisher, and that's it. So for the most part, this should just be better. That flat crit should be great. But I need a lot of will, because I have lost a lot of will. Because I made that stupid water set that I might never use. Can I equip that, by the way? Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. So you probably have to swap them out at the shrines via the brew menu. Oop. The cairn, no. Yeah, I really gotta store up some resources. It's a huge increase in damage for my base weapon. Ow, the poison. That's another ding. Finished leveling up my stealth ability. Hello, rat shaman, I'm taking it. Look at the thighs on that man. Bless you all for not ever wearing clothes. Ah. Stop it. Oh, I keep forgetting about the stupid explosion. Another Guai king? Oh, Black Bear Guai. Just the second half. Look at him. Oh, he's a funny man. I should keep up on these ones especially because they're like the most important characters, but I guess just the second half of that guy, because I think the bear and the king are the same person. He was just using illusions to look like that guy. In Guan Yin's grove, his greed won't cease. Southern tides bring no release. Schemes cloud his sight. That's not enough syllables, it feels wrong. On Bodhi's peak, he learnt life's worth is peace. In the purple bamboo grove where Guan Yin resided, life was usually tranquil. The black bear Guai spent his days eating bamboo shoots with Aster and drinking homemade bamboo leaf brew. His days had become so unremarkable they almost faded into nothingness. One day, the Wukong princess made him a sudden visit with Red Boy. Paid him a sudden visit. You know, Red Boy. Check out that guy. His name's Red Boy. Her servant. Flustered, the black bear hastily gathered his dishes, trying to hide the mess. Just fucking adult man here. The Lung princess rolled her eyes and asked, "Have you thought about the task Guan Yin mentioned to you a few days ago?" This is the first female character, I think, in this entire game. Black Bear Guai didn't answer. He simply retrieved a box out of the chest and handed it to the Lung princess. Red Boy snatched it and opened it. Inside was a transparent, honey-fried sugar sculpture of an immortal riding a lion, known as a lion immortal candy. I'm always amused by translations from Japanese and Chinese because they really do just translate them half the time of just being like, here's just a string of 3 or 4 words that almost sound random, just mashed together. Lion immortal candy. And it's like, and if my understanding, at least in the case of Japanese, which isn't what we're dealing with here, is that it's often like, because like there's a lack of like literal translations or direct meaning to some of these terms. It's more of like a feeling, a gesture or a metaphor. So you're just like, how the fuck do what do I call this? Fuck it. And they just go like hyper literal and it gets weird. Yesterday there was a Dharma assembly. At the top of the feast there was this exquisite and eye-catching sugar sculpture. I especially saved it for you as a token of my respect. That's probably... I actually can't tell who's talking. They're not saying who's talking. Do you presume to understand my tastes? Keep this for the children. Hearing this, Red Boy lost interest and stuffed the box back into the Black Bear Guai's arms. Only then did the Loong Princess let out a contemptuous laugh. Cognizant of his blunder, Black Bear Guai mumbled, I'm willing to serve, but my abilities are mediocre. I'm afraid I can't handle such an important matter. The Loong Princess replied, Do you think we don't know that? Don't worry, there will be those fiercer and more ruthless than you, leading the charge. No work, no reward. If it's a thorny matter, I might not be able to handle it. Guan Yin will attend to it all. No thorny matter shall prevail. Do not try to fool me. Guan Yin instructed me to practice quietly here. Why would she intervene? The Loong Princess wore a long face and said, How can you be so timid? This is a great opportunity. More people are vying for it than you could ever imagine. Guan Yin chose you only because she wanted someone she could trust. Can't you see that? The Black Bear Guai was speechless for a long time. The Loong Princess had run out of patience. So little ambition. Forget it. Forget it. I'll let Guan Yin know. Dear Princess, honorable Princess, that's not what I meant. I'll go. Only when she saw the eager look in Black Bear Guai's eyes did the princess roll her eyes again. Leaving Red Boy behind, she drifted away. Seeing her leave, Red Boy hastily asked Black Bear Guai, What exactly is this task? I want to leave. Why don't you tell Guan Yin to take me with you? It's a matter of great importance. But as you just heard, Guan Yin didn't want you to go. Don't pester me anymore. I don't want to lose this opportunity for your sake. A few days later, Black Bear Guai had finished his preparations. Wielding a black tasseled spear, he was about to set off. Red Boy, who had been waiting outside the bamboo grove for days, hurriedly caught up with him and once again insisted on accompanying him. Contrary to his usual manner, Black Bear Guai tried to persuade him. Red Boy, Guan Yin has instructed that you must stay here. Even your father has been pressed into service this time. Surely you can see how perilous it is. This is no laughing matter. He touched the encaging band around his head and sighed. To risk one's life just to remove a headband? It's not worth it. With that, he transformed his body into a black wind and swiftly vanished, paying no heed to Red Boy's desperate shouts. Afterward, Red Boy waited for him outside the bamboo grove for a long time, but he never saw him return. Later, when Red Boy recalled, he realized that it was the last time he ever saw Black Bear Guai in Guan Yin's place. I keep getting thrown off by the use of place, because it always feels like it's right in the part of the sentence where you'd expect them to say palace. Sup? That guy exploded. That frog wears clothes! The frog wears clothes! And if I kill it, he probably drops a tadpole that I can use to upgrade my frog ability. I'm guessing is the point here. Oh, guess I'm falling in. Alright. Oh! He was ready. He didn't even have to look at me. Ah, my ability. I'm having a bad start. Ah! I'm having a very bad start. Ow. I'm in danger. Ah, I missed my opportunity for the thing. Ah! Yeah, no, that was just a mess. Oh, I've never been to a shrine yet. I was like, why did I spawn here? Nope, 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 nope.
Take it down.
Puh! Out. Oh! Didn't think he'd be able to cross that gap like that. Okay. Now there's a second enemy.
My king's gift.
R.I.P. Ratman. No casting. No casting. No. Stop it. No casting. No casting. Nope. Stop casting. Nope. No casting. Oh, he had a bad day. Alright, let's try what I did last time, but good instead of bad. Blow people's minds. Ow. Fuck. Still surprised me. Ow! Why didn't the mobile wait? Why didn't it work? Why didn't the mobile work? I don't understand the controls for this game sometimes, man. Ow. Fucking... This guy's brutal. Can I heal while I'm in this state? God, what a shit show. Okay. Oh, I double healed somehow. God damn it. Oh! 4. 4. 4. Good. Good. Jesus Christ, he's so persistent. Jesus. He's hard to read. Okay. Ow. I cannot get that ability to even fire. Jesus Christ. This guy's brutal. It's just such high pressure. There's so much stuff coming at you non-stop for so long. You're like, can you chill out for a minute? Out. Ow, leave me alone. Ow. That's that. God damn it. That's some A+ camera right there. Ow. It's really frustrating that he can't jump. Ow. No! Whew. Got there eventually. And there's a tadpole from my tadpole collection. I'm a tadpole collector, you see. You'll see. Another frog lore? Additional frog lore? Double the frogs? Double the lore? Long Li Gu Ba. With swollen belly, strange skills arise. A frog's croaks can summon thunder's cries. No lung needed to call the breeze. In shallow waters, frog songs please. I can't tell if that's a typo or not. It says lung, and the other character was named Lung, but it was capitalized. So it's either, I feel like it's either supposed to be capitalized or it's supposed to be long. Like no longer needed to call the breeze. I don't know. Weird. Here we must speak once more of that wandering Taoist. He passed through the kingdom of Hami, and ever since his encounter with the frog Guai, has made it his mission to hunt such Guais. Far and wide he sought their traces. On a day he came unto a valley where croaks echoed, crackling with eerie flashes. Joy rose in his heart, and he hastened to the riverbank. There he set up a makeshift altar to subdue the Guai in the river. Incense and candles were lit for the offerings. Then, with his cap removed and hair loosened, the Taoist traced the 3 seals of power with vermeil cinnabar and drew the banishing sword. He mumbled and muttered the spells he knew. Then his roar shook the air. Thus be Lord Lao's decree. With the flash of his sword, he snatched up a seal and flung it skyward. A plume of flame flared and vanished. The frog Guai in the valley, startled by this commotion, sprang from the water. A great yellow frog clad in hues between green and blue, different from the last. The Taoist, seeing the Guai spring forth, swiftly lifted a second seal. It flared up in a trice, and a raging wind followed. As the third seal caught light, pealing thunder cracked from the lowering clouds. Both the Taoist and the Guai were startled, hands flying to their heads. As silence fell, they looked up to see trees blasted and split, while the storm above broke and scattered. The Taoist froze, then scrambled to ready his brush for 3 more seals. The toad Guai, unhurried, drummed its belly. The sky stood unchanged, but with each stroke a dozen shafts of golden light lanced down, each striking close around the Taoist. Tumbling and rolling, the Taoist could scarcely evade the beams of light. Then the toad Guai gaped its maw and spat out a swarm of electrifying tadpoles. No matter how the Taoist dodged, they pursued him relentlessly until he fled in utter rout. Alas, In matters of renown, it is common to judge power by the intricacy and grandeur of one's methods. There might be some reason in that. Some wisdom in that. Sort of moral they tried to end on it. I think these are just screenshots, basically. Just telling me that I found 3 meditation spots before. I guess it's good to know how many, because if you have any indication of how many there are in the game, even by looking them up, then you know which ones you have. Each of them is, I guess, worth a level, which I guess isn't that vital, because levels are acquirable a number of ways. I don't really have a way back up there, do I? I kind of just jumped in this hole. Friend Fox? Who's got a terrifying face? Yes, you do.
You come at a good moment. One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog. Stay and help. A deity like myself will not short you.
Yep, that's a fox. He probably lies to you.
Oh, how wondrous! You come Earth follows sky, sky follows Tao, Tao follows nature. These common pills, I grant you. Hereafter, you may craft more yourself at the shrines. I must retrieve a furnace forthwith. Pray forgive my departure.
Ooh. So he gave me the ability to actually finally craft medicines, I guess? He seemed kind of neat. I was expecting him to be patches, basically. I'm like, this guy's gonna fuck with me, isn't he? I don't trust this guy. Alright, well, goodbye, Fox. Thank you for someone not attacking me for once. I just want to be friends with all the furries. Send me on fetch quests. I dare you. Did I already level up after the boss fight, or did he not give me a level worth of experience? That's kind of brutal. I don't remember leveling up. I don't think I need movement speed, really. But maximum health of thing could make sure that I get to do the follow-ups, potentially. The duration of cloud steps. There must be an indicator somewhere of how long it lasts, and that is a worthwhile concern depending on how long I think this thing lasts. It stacks per second, so if I wait 10 seconds, I can do probably 10% more crit chance, or whatever the fuck it's based on. This one makes it do damage, that'd be potentially good. Still can't get any further down this tree yet. Definitely always tempting to go down these passives though. I don't care about spin abilities that much. Are these all spin? Yep. Oh, so they make it so that spinning becomes a melee attack. I guess it was always a melee attack, technically. The first one's kind of... The first one helps you close gaps better. Second attack gives you more focus. Oh, this is the thing where that set bonus I had where sprinting makes you do more attack. Landing enough hits means that the finisher does a bonus damage. These are all just buffing your main X attack to be progressively stronger. It is interesting to have your dodge no longer interrupt your attacks. So it's a dodge offset that lets you keep continuing your combo. It can lead to more surprises about where you are in the combo and getting the finisher to fire, which can be dangerous, actually. As you get the damage reduction thing enabled. Perfect dodges get stronger. Perfect dodges even make you just more durable. Oh, perfect dodges do damage. Okay. That's fun. We need to start our way down this tree, honestly. There's a lot of like decision paralysis where so many of the options seem good that it's like really hard to actually figure out where to spend your points. I always feel like I'm neglecting a bunch of stuff that I should have bought by now. But they're mutually exclusive, at least temporarily. They're telling me there's a shrine nearby. Can't cut that way at all. This is the longest I've ever followed the nearby shrine notification. Bye-bye. Make medications. Uh-huh. Moderately increases crit chance for long duration. Damage. Tiger subduing pellets. Purple lingji. Snakehead mushrooms. Grants focus. Removes shock state, poison state, chill state, burn state. Increases damage reduction. I wonder what a long duration is. I wish they would just tell you, because I have no idea what they think is a long duration. So this one's a bit harder to get because licorice is rare. But I do have a lot of snakehead mushrooms and purple lingji, so increasing damage can be for a while. I don't know how much damage it is, unfortunately. So I can go all the way down here right now. But they're powering up the finisher. I need more points. There was... Hold X to reignite all great sage talents. Okay. Ebon gold silk robe. Just 2 more armor. Dance of the black wind. In cloud step, shrouding black wind will attack enemies nearby, the Destined One, and the decoy continuously. Ooh. So only slightly stronger armor, but it's fully in on making the decoy effect strong. After a moment in Cloud Step, considerably increases unveiling strike damage. A moment. Not like an amount of time we could know, but just like, you know, like, it's a moment, it's a vibe. Just vibe it out, you know, whatevs. I wanted to max out this set, right? Am I missing? Oh, I'm missing this one. I can now afford it because they dropped silk in the boss fight before. And now I finally made it to an actual altar again so I can craft it. There we go. So now when I crash the immobilization, it reduces the cooldown of my next immobilize, which is great news because I like that ability. I assume crash means when it breaks from you hitting it enough. Because, I don't know also what it mean. And then crashing also does more damage, so we just have like kind of like a feedback here. It all adds up. Then Evanescence is stronger. So this incentivizes me specifically using Evanescence, which is when you stun them during their attack. And this has become a nested menu at this point. Damn, okay. What do they sell at the store? Got more silk. And mind cores. Okay, so where the hell am I? Something that way. I think I still wanted to go here. I wanted to find the shrine already because I still hadn't been to one yet. No! There we go. There is an item down there, so it's at least a playable area. Don't know if I need to be hopping down when it probably is going to take me there before long. Hi, friend. No, I don't recommend that. Oh well. Oh. I don't think you like that. So I think I disintegrated his weapon. Oh. Bone. Oh! Hi, everyone. What? No! No! Bad cutscene. You prick. Oh, he sees the shield as a gift from his king. Am I the baddie? That was brutal. So you can trigger the introduction of this town from the wrong side when you're already in combat and just get shot a lot as a result. This just leads back to the place from earlier. Womp womp. Let's see. I want to go back to the shrine because I forgot to apply the new horse drink. We'll see what this feels like when I heal with this. So it should be more healing overall. Okay, let's do a do-over. Yeah. Ow. Didn't expect him to have that kind of range, to be honest. Oh. It's in little pulses. And not that long after you initially heal either. I would like one ladder, please. Oh, I can't open the door. Delightful. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Ah! Wait, this just goes nowhere also? Ah. I don't think I have a single ranged attack equipped right now. Yeah, I just don't see a way of actually reaching them with an attack. I thought the door was going to open.
Guard the gate and check every house. There's a bounty for that traitor.
Only I can defend our land from
Nope, there's the mage again. Two-headed rat man, hello. What's your deal? If you marry a two-headed rat man, is that polyamory? Oh! He just explodes. Just a big ol' the end. Alright. Rude. Characters. Keeper of Blackwind Mountain. Oh, that's the dude. My bud. A kind face veils his virtuous light. The benevolent eyes mask his might. To the one he grants a wondrous spell, for that the story has yet to tell. As stated in the celestial laws, a keeper has the duty to observe the living beings in his domain and nurture the soil and streams. That day, as the keeper of the Blackwind Mountain made his customary rounds in the hills, tending to mortal concerns, he saw an aged Taoist drawing near from a distance, a vestment embellished with stars, an herb-gathering basket plated from verdant creepers, a fishing drum tapped in his hand, and a song about the lofty moon. In just a few steps, he glided his way to the keeper. The keeper looked closely, and he was sure they had never met, but judging from the Taoist's white hair, vibrant face, and bright eyes full of authority, the keeper knew he was no ordinary mortal. Hastily, he greeted the Taoist. Taoist master, this humble keeper pays his respects. The old Taoist nodded slightly and passed his basket to the keeper. The keeper took a look and saw the basket was filled with rare and mystical items, as well as miraculous herbs. He couldn't help but be startled and asked, How can a humble keeper accept such a generous gift? The Taoist smiled and said, I was just passing through this place, but I knew that soon there would be a great upheaval in this mountain. I thought the items in this basket would help you weather the storm for a while, so I came to visit. What made you say this, sir? I have an acquaintance with a bad temper. Although he has amassed a measure of merit, I worry that with his arrogant nature, he shall find it impossible to stay out of trouble. I fear he will bring great disaster upon himself again. That's the monkey, isn't it? The keeper thought carefully and said sincerely, What can a humble keeper be of help? Seeing that the keeper was quite astute, the old Taoist gestured for him to draw near. He leaned in and murmured something into the keeper's ear, then instructed, If you chance upon him in the mountain, pass on these 2 spells. I cannot reveal myself, hence I rely on you to teach him, as a means of honoring our bond. The keeper was immensely grateful and bowed deeply in appreciation. The old Taoist returned the bow and was about to leave on a cloud. The keeper hurriedly asked, May I inquire, Taoist master, from whence you hail? By the time the keeper spoke, the Taoist had already vanished into the distance. A leaf floated down from the sky, its scent faint yet distinct. Its tip extremely slender and long, a Bodhi leaf. In that moment, a revelation dawned on the keeper. He bowed and paid his respects to the departing silhouette until the clouds and mist obscured his sight, then turned to depart. He taught me 2 spells, right? Cloud Step and Immobilize. I think I learned Red Tides from killing the wolf, which is different. Whenever people refer to a monkey, it's hard to tell if they mean me or the previous one or so on. Ah! The fuck did you come from? Aw.
My king's gift is gone.
Sorry. Bye. Oh. Nope, nope. Caster, no casting. Get slapped. What? Wait. Is that a second one? Wait, this isn't even like a mini boss. There's just more of him or in the same area. Does that stuff explode? Is that the stuff? He's missing attacks, goddamn. Ow. Ah! That explosion's really big. Goddamn, man. When stamina's depleted, a weaker, lighter finish can be a performance. That's like fine, but mostly I just want to get down here. I want to do the dodges next. It's interesting that the range of the light attack engager is the thing that gets stronger and not like focus generation or anything like that. These are all like one-offs. Given how point heavy these other trees can be, it's almost surprising to have a tree just burst down that quickly. And it doesn't seem to even have level requirements the same way that I'm used to. Oh. I'm here again. Wrong way.
You dishonored my king.
You're very reliable about saying the same thing every single time. That just full on kills him. Maybe it's because he attacked, so he wasn't blocking for once. Oh, is he gone? Maybe he is a kind of mini boss that goes away when you kill him. Laurel buds. Them exploding on death is brutal. Let's see. Rat Captain, is that the two-headed one? That's the one I wanted to look at. He's so goofy in this drawing. A visage strange with shoulders wide, 2 heads upon them side by side. Before the royal grace be repaid, my steadfast heart will never fade. In the kingdom of Zuzi, a woman gave birth to a 2-headed child, causing great horror throughout the cities. People lamented the unfortunate fate of the woman and her child, predicting that the child would be difficult to raise. Contrary to their expectations, the child not only survived past infancy, but also grew stronger and healthier than most others. He would surely be a fool. The folks then again speculated that while the child might grow up, he would surely be a fool. However, as the child matured, he proved to be quite intelligent. His 2 heads gave him a unique perspective, allowing him to come up with ideas that others couldn't. Disappointed by their failed predictions, the folks declared the child to be an ill omen, foretelling future disasters. The constant rumors eventually drove the 2-headed youth to leave his hometown. Years later, a beetle with a stone-carved Buddha head attacked the border of the kingdom of Sahali. The king dispatched his army to defend the city, but they suffered repeated defeats. Morale plummeted. Okay, just some typos in here. Morale plummeted, and as thoughts of retreat began to plague the soldiers' hearts, a tall 2-headed man in the army stood out and volunteered to lead an elite squad in a raid against the Guai. On the day of the battle, he arranged his elite soldiers in a line. When the Guai attacked, they threw coal dust on it, and then sprayed strong liquor from their mouths to create pillars of fire that denoted the coal dust. Terrified by the fire, the Guai quickly withdrew into the desert. Seeing that this tactic could temporarily repel the Guai, the king was greatly relieved and appointed the 2-headed man as a captain. Learning that his children were also 2-headed, the king decreed that his position of captain would be hereditary in his family, encouraging his children to join the army and strengthen the forces. One can only wonder what the folks of his hometown would say upon hearing such news. We need them all to be a 2-headed lineage. It's immediately rethinking your entire approach to the concept of people. The moment one guy is cool. Can I absorb this through the wall? That seems kind of unintentional. I feel like you're supposed to go inside. Oh.
Son, I hear you loud and clear. How can I not know your sufferings? But before our master returns from the valley, we've got to tough it out. Tough it out to survive. The lads went out to see the altar the other day. Said it's stinking worse than ever. And covered in bones. Not from men or livestock, but littered in the remains of our kin. Curse that furry jackass! Ooh, just wait until Master hears about this! Hush! Hush, you fool! Our restoration. We can't say it out loud now. Your poor brother hadn't... What's that smell? Aye, that's fresh meat, delivering itself all the way to this dump for our lunch.
Ah! Oh, two. Okay. That's the king and the prince. Okay. Y'all are just whatever size you feel like being, huh? Ow. Whoa, what causes that specific attack to happen? They're shooting the ground, no. So is the other guy supposed to be helping?
普天之下，父
嗨
君臣纲纪，论朝规矩天理。哪个说了才算，哪个放任不管？你瞧那鼠辈都家人情，他怎么就落得个子王斧头，死不喊？
I appreciate that the game's lost its entire goddamn mind. That was interesting. So, I think he was the prince and the other one was the father, was the king, right? The little guy was actually the king. I saw the concept art for this character like 2 years ago, I think, and I thought that they just had ugly babies. Because I'm like, oh, it's an oddly like paternal, cool little piece of art. Is this you saw this giant warrior rat man carrying a tiny little like rat that looks like it's wearing a diaper, and I just thought that that's just what their babies look like, is they just like look like old men. I just thought that was kind of funny. So it's almost a little disappointing to build up that weird lore in your head and then see the actual thing and it's like, oh, it's just a little old man and a big dumb younger generation guy, I guess. Huh. But yeah, it's a really cool piece of concept art. You could, if you look it up, you can see like it's evocative of like, you'd see where you'd come up with cooler ideas. Oh well, that was a really quick fight that went very cleanly to the point where I didn't even need to heal once. I did once, but I definitely didn't need to. I think the two, I don't know, there was 2 health bars. Maybe you could kill the dad first and something changes. Like Orange and Smo, like it's different outcomes based on which one you kill first, maybe, or maybe they just expect me to fight closer to wherever the guy currently was, and he'd be like interfering. But instead, I just kind of wandered off into the hill fighting that guy, and I never even saw the other guy. And then I guess it counted as being done when one of them went down instead of both. I was like, oh, this is great. I'm isolating one of them. I can totally deal with one of them first, then the other one separately, but I don't have to. A foolish son, a clever father. One plans ahead, the other, rather. On the battlefield, no room for kin. The cunning father flees, leaving his son within. The kingdom of flowing sands had 3 princes of the royal line. The eldest prince, favored by the king, was a renowned warrior for his valor in the battles against the Fuban. He was granted the title of Valiant General, but later, a shadow darkened his mind, clouding his reason and erasing his memories of his kin. Thus, he was hidden away. The king was heartbroken. Luckily, 2 of his sons yet remained. The third prince, the youngest of the kings and the king's most trusted, was well versed in poetry and deeply fond of Buddhist teachings. He possessed both wisdom and strength. However, when the king issued the rodent reverence edict and executed those ministers who opposed it, the third prince left in protest. Wrath consumed the king, but one of his sons still remained. The second prince, though a man of great strength, was simple in mind. He was neither a skilled warrior as his elder brother, nor as clever as his younger sibling. Of the 3 sons, he was the least favored by the king. Nevertheless, he remained by the king's side the longest. When the Yellow Wind King retrieved a mighty vessel and returned, the King of Flowing Sands rallied to his banner with what remained of his people, hoping to reclaim his lost kingdom. The Yellow Wind King, short on men, saw the fierce spirit in the second prince and welcomed him and his followers to his ranks. But the Yellow Wind King had a tiger vanguard, whose hunger for rat flesh required a fresh feast each day. When the Yellow Wind King retreated into his meditating seclusion, the tiger grew even bolder. Only the savage might of the second prince's hammer could give him pause from time to time. They keep warming up. They keep taunting us about this tiger. Is he going to be the big boss here? Much did the second prince sacrifice for his father, the king. Yet, through all the perils and hardships they endured, the King of Flowing Sands never failed to bring the eldest prince with him and continuously sent minions to seek out the youngest. What thoughts dwelled in the heart of the second son? None can say. He was just a dumbass. That's his entire everything. Tragic, but it's just all there was to him. Whoops.